Good morning, good day, and good evening, seekers. My name is Aaron, and this is a little bit of a situational update. No, that does not mean that what I talked about previously is no longer happening. In fact, it's going along smoothly. The CFCNS series, Considerations for Consciousness and Spirituality, is still going along just fine. I hope the audio only listeners are really enjoying it. That was a interesting time in my life, and I felt like I wanted to share a lot of things that were happening, and maybe it can help somebody else, and that's what really matters. However, what this is about is first a welcome into the new year, 2025, and a bit of an FYI maybe about some of the things that have been going on and kind of the importance of what I've been working on here. Disregard the new studio look. It's going to be in constant motion. So for those watching the videos, like if you want to bring it up, that's cool. I don't have a problem talking about it. It's just not what this is about. It's not important. But like I said, I don't have a problem talking about it. But I'm sure most, if not all of you, have noticed all of the recent revelations that have been coming out. A lot of things that have been seen and shown and shared and released by, at least by the U.S. government. I don't know if this is happening around the world. I would assume it probably is. It's usually how these things work, or at least they start local and then they get bigger after that. Why I bring that up is that those situations and these things happening shows the relevance and importance of the information that we're talking about here on this podcast. If you were watching or listening to this and thinking, I'm crazy, which that's cool, and you still feel the same way after all of these things that have been seen and shown and shared, there's no judgment here, but maybe reconsider who's possibly the crazy one. The one who knows there's life, not only out there, but beyond our own. Or the one who thinks this is all there is. The material discussed in this or on this podcast is in direct relation to not only just everything in general, but especially what's been happening. And if you are afraid of what's been happening, consider enlightening yourself on the material discussed, the raw contact, or anything that continues to happen with LNL research. There is a pretty strong likelihood that might not alleviate your fears, but could shed some light on them and give you some steps towards finding some solace, relaxation, alleviation at some point. That's really what this little video update release is about. Welcome everyone into the new year. 25 is going to be another interesting one for multiple reasons. Hello, Morpheus. And I'm getting the feeling that if you're not already on the path of, going beyond and seeking beyond this 3D existence, then it will likely happen this year or in the subsequent years very soon. And then if it just doesn't in this lifetime, then you just weren't going to this lifetime, and that's okay too. But I have a feeling a lot is going to be happening soon. A lot of the misinterpretations in religious texts, whether intentional or not, will come to light. And I think a lot of people are going to have their minds blown. Sorry about that ding. I forgot that this is, excuse me, hooked up to my phone. Yeah, a lot of people are going to have their mind blown, and a lot of things are just going to almost forcefully be changed, but not really. It's just going to be a mass realization of a lot of things that continue to happen. And a lot of people are going to start seeing the world for what it is, start seeing the world powers that be for what and who they are, what they've been doing for so long. It's already happening on a fairly large scale, but there's also still some violence involved in some of it, and that may be necessary for some things to happen that some say need to happen, some say should happen. I say if they happen, they happen. Unfortunately, there will possibly be loss of life in those scenarios. I don't see that as something to be afraid of, because I know where this is going to go, and I know in general what happens after we leave these bodies, and the possibilities that come after. So, yeah. Basically, the gist of it is now's a pretty good time to listen or watch content like this. This one included. But I always say go to the source material. If what I'm talking about vibes with you, you'll probably get more out of it experiencing it yourself. But I also don't blame you if you like hanging out with me. I've been told my voice is pretty nice to listen to at times. I appreciate that. I don't see it, or hear it, but I'm just here trying to help. And the more people I can help, the better. I've always said that, and I mean it here, which is why there's no background audio for this like I usually do for the main show. There's no. I'll probably do a little intro bit just because I already habitually started it that way, but yeah, I sincerely want to thank all of you for watching and listening over the years. This is not slowing down now. I've got some things set to where it's going to continue. Like I said, I was re-releasing the CFCNS stuff to give me some time to build up a log and have some protections in case life things happen. I haven't really gotten into that yet because some other things have happened that have slowed down releasing those on my end, but they've been coming out steadily for you. It's still going to be every week. until I'm out. And then immediately after that, it'll go back into the mainline series. So stick with me, people, if you're into this, and I'll see you next week. Love you.